Okay. We are live.
Okay. I'm going to call the Kentucky Legislative Ethics Commission meeting into order on Tuesday, October 14th, 2025 at 10 o'clock or shortly thereafter in Annex Room 169. First order of business is call the roll, and ask Danita to do that. And when you answer the roll, please identify where you are physically located. Also, remember that for all of us and all of you all out on Zoom, you got to have your mic keyed for the people on Zoom to hear you, okay? Go ahead.
Chris Lilly,
Present in person.
Dave Nicholas,
Present here in the capital city.
Mike Scholl,
Present here in the annex.
Marie Rader,
Present and annex.
Tanya Pullen,
Present and coming to you from Greenup County.
Gail Russell,
Here and in the annex.
Arnold Simpson.
Here in Covington, Kentucky.
We have a quorum.
Okay, first order of business is approval of minutes of the September 9th, 2025 meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Is there a motion to move? No. You guys are out in front of me today. Any additions or corrections? Appearing to be none, all those who favor the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and it is so ordered. The next order of business, we're going to change the order a bit. We have an appeal that we need to consider as a full commission. And so I'm going to ask for a motion to go into executive session to deliberate, to hear a motion to go into executive session to discuss and deliberate on, let me stop and start over again. We're going to hear this in open session, okay? We're going to hear the appeal in open session, then we'll go into closed session to deliberate, okay? So I'm going to ask Mr. Scholl, my vice chair, who's ably chaired all these legal proceedings, to act as hearing officer for this and to consider this motion that we have.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So this is I think it's a renewed motion to dismiss in the matter of 2024 LEC 03 and 2024 LEC 06 that have been consolidated. This is the respondent's motion, this renewed motion to dismiss. Is anybody here on behalf of the respondent? And the meeting's posted like it always has been, correct? Okay.
Ms. Whites did let us know she had another hearing in Western Kentucky, would not be available, but as Donita said,
Mr. Clay was going to
Mr. Clay,
Lori, can you just check and make sure nobody's out in the hall and make sure that nobody's waiting to be let in first? I mean, I think it's not necessarily necessary that we would, yeah. I mean, we could rule on the motion even without argument. I think we had just allowed for, any argument that anybody present wanted to give before. So, unless other people feel, I ask Enforcement Council, because you did file a response to their motion, if there's anything in addition to what you filed, you feel like you need to let us know. Okay. Are there any questions then that any members of the commission have for those present, which should just be respondents counsel, or I'm sorry, enforcement counsel right now? Any questions anybody on the Zoom have? There being none, I guess what I would suggest is that we entertain a motion to enter executive session and consider the motion. There's also the motion of, well, we can take them one at a time if we wish. There's also the motion that's more procedural for, to compel, that was filed by enforcement counsel.
Yes. And I was going to say that, as you commented, these are motions we don't have to deliberate over or, have the parties speak on. But I do think going into this next executive session, we would talk about the motion to dismiss and the procedural motions that are pending. Mr. Jenkins could comment on his two motions, or the combined motion to compel and motion to postpone the hearing if you wish. But once again, those are submitted. They can be ruled on without that. But I think, just to be clear, I think that's what we're going to go into closed session and discuss, all of those pending motions.
All pending motions, yeah.
So moved.
Can I ask one
Second.
question before we do it? Has anything been produced? I mean, the question is anything? Okay. If you can, just as generically, I suppose, as you can.
I got your mic on.
Well, in open session, I think all I can say is I did receive responses that identified 3 people, I think, basically as potential people who might have knowledge of the issues before the commission. They are not the ones that they had suggested previously had knowledge of so I believe there's additional people that I'm going to have to comment or file another motion on or at some point, but and then as I think some of the records would have to be discussed probably in executive session.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Mr. Chairman, could one of the council just in 1 minute describe procedurally where we are, what motions are on the table, what?
Sure. There is, well, I'll give you mine. There is a renewed motion to dismiss filed by respondents counsel. It's different grounds than the prior one that we ruled on at the last meeting.
Okay.
There are also 2 procedural motions, more or less, or you could call it a combined one, filed by enforcement counsel with regards to production, or a motion to compel production, and at the same time a motion to continue or postpone the hearing date.
Okay.
And as I said earlier, the dispositive motion, substantive motion to dismiss is ruled on by the commission. The procedural motion, those can be ruled on by the chair. Because of the timing, we're going to address them all, and then the commission will make a ruling, or if they make a ruling today, it would be the commission on the motion to dismiss, and then the chair would issue his ruling on the procedural motions.
So what I would suggest then is maybe we enter executive session, and at first we can ask enforcement counsel if you want to elaborate a little bit in the closed session about the substance of the discovery that we're talking about here, and then we'll dismiss you and then deliberate on both of them. Is there a motion?
Is there a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All who favor the motion signify by saying aye.